Monday once again, everyone. Bryan, Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties with your next Monday market moment. Prices are falling and skyrocketing at the same time. Well, what do we mean by that? We'll get into that in just a moment. First, let's look at the most recent stats. Right now, we have 6,592 homes for sale throughout San Diego County. It's a decrease of 31 from last week, with a median list price of $950,000, no change. Average days on market, 55. Pending sales, 2329, an increase of 45 from last week. So fewer homes for sale, more homes under contract. Median list price, 884.9. Average days on market, 36. Months of inventory, down a little bit. 3.34 was 3.37. Here's a chart showing total active, total pendings. You can see the trajectory over the last couple months of number of total inventory homes for sale going down, but pendings staying about the same or even increasing a little bit. Last week, we saw 803 homes come on the market. That's actually an increase of 48 versus last week, with a median list price of $949. And new pendings 373 were down just a little bit, down 16 versus last week. Median list price 849, 999. The average days on market 33, 2 fewer days versus last week. New pendings listed within the last week 17, and within the last 2 weeks 102. So it was 2 weeks ago 3% of homes were selling in a week or less. Now 5. And 24% were selling in 2 weeks or less. Now it's 27. So fewer homes went pending, but it looks like, and the homes are selling a little bit faster. How many homes closed escrow last week? 359, a decrease of 27 versus last week. Median list price 899, 999, and the median sales price 899 even. So roughly the same. Both numbers were down. No change in the average days on market, 33. The least expensive sale was way out in Julian, $275,000. Carlsbad had the most expensive sale, a double lot right on the coast, $20 million. Here's a chart showing new actives, new pendings, and new closed sales. And new actives did go up, but still below where they were a couple weeks ago. New pendings dipped a little bit, but still above where it was 2 weeks before. Here's a chart showing median list price, median sales price, still bouncing around the same numbers about 2 weeks ago. Okay, the North San Diego County Association of Realtors came out with their monthly HomeDex report, and that breaks the county into 4 different quadrants. And here is the summary. In East County, you can see median sales price were up 2.1%. Percentage of original price received was down. Days on market up. Closed sales down. In fact, for all the quadrants, so you have East County, Metro, which is San Diego, which is downtown and areas around there. North County and South County, closed sales were down across the board. Days on market were up across the board, indication of a slowing market. So you would think prices should be coming down everywhere. Well, let's take a deeper dive into each of the quadrants. In East County, market activity, same number of homes for sale now as it was a year ago, but number of closed sales were down a little bit. And you can see months of supply is the same. Days on market up 36%. Average sales price up 2.7%. Median sales price up 2%. Then you have Metro County, where we have more homes for sale and fewer homes closing escrow. Median sales price down 4.6%. If you look at North County, prices were up 8.7%, even though inventory is up and sales are down. And then you can see days on market up 39%. South County, prices were about the same. Fewer homes for sale now than last year, which is interesting. That bucks the trend in the other quadrants, but total sales are down. But here we get more specific. And if you break it down into the different zip codes, which this report does, happy to send you the report if you'd like it. Take a look at, for example, La Mesa. La Mesa prices were down 12.5% in the 91941 zip code, down 8.9% in the 91942. So looks like prices are falling. But then you take a look at El Cajon, the 92020 zip code. Prices were up 20% with 24 sales, which is a good number of sales. Taking a look at another part of San Diego, you have Normal Heights, which was down 20.5%. Claremont Mesa down 16.3% in the prices, and those are 22 and 29 total units, so that's a good representation. But look at University City. Prices were up 68.7% for 24 sales. So It just goes to show you again that real estate is hyper local. Got to look at the zip code, got to look at the neighborhood. And yes, some prices are falling in some areas, some prices are up versus where they were a year ago in other areas. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Again, if you'd like to get that HomeDex report, just let me know. Be happy to send it to you. You can take a look at your zip code. If you have any other questions, let me know. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Have a great day.